A name whispered through time. In the shadowed corridors of ancient texts, a name emerges: Yeshu ben Pandira. Not the Jesus of Sunday sermons, but a figure enshrouded in mystery and controversy. The Talmud, Judaism's central compendium of law and lore, references this enigmatic individual in passages that have sparked debates for centuries. Was he a heretic, a sorcerer, or perhaps a misunderstood teacher? Join us as we delve into the depths of the Talmud to uncover the truth behind Yeshu ben Pandira. The Talmud comprises two parts: the Mishnah, a written compilation of Jewish oral traditions, and the Gemara, a commentary on the Mishnah. Together, they form the backbone of Rabbinic Judaism. Within these texts lie stories, laws, and discussions that have guided Jewish life for millennia. Among these are references to figures whose identities have been the subject of intense scrutiny. In several Talmudic passages, we encounter a figure named Yeshu ben Pandira. In Sanhedrin 67a, there's mention of a man executed for sorcery and leading Israel astray. Similarly, Shabbat 104b discusses a woman named Miriam, who is associated with a man named Pandira. These references, though sparse, have led many to draw parallels between Yeshu ben Pandira and Jesus of Nazareth. One of the most debated passages is found in Sanhedrin 43a, which describes the execution of a man named Yeshu on the eve of Passover for practicing sorcery and leading Israel astray. The text notes that he had disciples and that a herald went out for 40 days proclaiming his impending execution, seeking anyone to defend him. No one came forward, and he was hanged. The parallels to the New Testament account of Jesus are striking, yet the Talmud presents a different perspective. In the Talmud, Yeshu is often associated with sorcery. For instance, Sanhedrin 107b recounts a story where Yeshu performs magic and leads people astray. This portrayal contrasts sharply with the New Testament depiction of Jesus performing miracles. The Talmudic narrative suggests a deliberate attempt to reframe these acts in a negative light, reflecting the tension between early Rabbinic Judaism and emerging Christianity. Scholars have long debated whether the Yeshu mentioned in the Talmud is indeed Jesus of Nazareth. Some argue that the timelines don't align, suggesting that Yeshu ben Pandira lived a century earlier. Others believe that the Talmudic references are veiled critiques of Jesus, using pseudonyms to avoid direct confrontation. The debate continues, with no definitive consensus. It's important to note that many Talmudic references to Yeshu were censored or altered over the centuries, especially during times when Jewish communities faced persecution. These changes complicate efforts to understand the original texts and their intentions. Some passages were removed entirely, while others were modified to obscure their meanings. Modern scholarship has attempted to reconstruct these passages to gain a clearer picture. Regardless of his true identity, the figure of Yeshu ben Pandira serves as a focal point for discussions about the relationship between Judaism and Christianity. The Talmudic narratives reflect the complexities of this relationship, marked by theological disagreements and cultural tensions. Understanding these texts offers insight into the historical dynamics between these two faiths. The Talmud's references to Yeshu ben Pandira remain enigmatic, offering glimpses into a figure who may or may not align with the Jesus of the New Testament. These passages challenge us to consider the ways in which religious texts interpret and reframe historical figures. As we continue to explore these ancient writings, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of religious history and the enduring questions that arise from it. And if this journey into ancient secrets and forgotten debates sparked your curiosity, don't let it end here. Hit the like button to help more people discover the hidden stories buried in history. Share this video with someone who thinks they know the past, and show them how much more there is beneath the surface. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more bold, thought-provoking deep dives into Jewish texts, historical mysteries, and the figures who shaped civilizations. Because history isn't finished. It's just waiting to be uncovered. See you in the next episode.